Hello, welcome to the course Problem Solving through C Programming. So before we get into the course, let's see a brief history of computers. In the early beginnings, that is around 3000 BCE, we had an early counting tool called abacus, which is even you can evidence even today, which was used in Mesopotamia, that is in Egypt. So next we had in 1837 Charles Babbage's analytical engine. So this was the first mechanical computer which was invented. And later we had in 20th century, that is modern computing started. So in 1936 with Alan Turing's Turing machine. So this Turing machine is not a physical machine, rather it's a theoretical framework which is basis for modern day computing. Next we had a Z3. So this was the first programmable digital computer. Next we had in 1946 ENIAC. This was the first electronic general purpose computer. Then we had invention of transistor in 1947. So this drastically reduces the size of the computer as well as speeded up the computing power. Next in mid 20th century, we had UNIVAC 1. This was the first commercial computer invented in 1950s. So later we had invention of microprocessor. So this was the first Intel microprocessor named Intel 4004. It is in 1971. Then later on, the era of personal computing began. So in 1975, with the invention of Altair 8800, so this was the first early personal computer kit. The personal computing evolved from there. So we have in 1977 Apple II. So this popularized the home computing. Then after in 1981 we have IBM PC. So with this personal computing was standardized. Then the era of modern. Then with 1984 with the invention of Apple Macintosh, which introduced to the graphical user interface. So then we had in 1990 invention of internet. So this drastically transformed the computing. Next in the 2007, the invention of iPhone, this rises the mobile computing concept. Later on in 2010 to present, so the new technologies such as AI, artificial intelligence, cloud computing, quantum computing, these are the modern day advancements in the computing. So this is about brief history of computers. So you can see here summary. In 2000 BC we have abacus. In the 1837 analytical engine. In 1936 Turing machine. Then there is invention of transistor. Then other invention of microprocessor. Then followed by personal computing with Altair and Apple, IBM PC. Then Macintosh. Then later on invention of internet in 1990s. Then iPhone invention in 2007, and 2010 onwards we have present day cloud computing and AI, artificial intelligence, that is artificial intelligence, quantum computing. So I would like to give brief introduction about Alan Turing, who was the very key personality behind all the computers which we are using today. So he was born in 1912 in London. So as I said, he invented a theoretical framework. It is not a machine, rather it is a theoretical framework. So that we call it as a Turing machine. So this theoretical framework was the basis for modern day computers. So one of the greatest contributions of Alan Turing was during World War II, he cracked the Enigma code. Enigma code basically is a cipher code. Cipher code means some kind of encrypted data, encrypted messages. So those encrypted messages were broken by this during World War II. So this helped Allied power winning the World War II against the Axis powers. So that is to give more about it. In World War II, there are two powers. One we call it as Allied powers. So under Allied powers, countries like UK, United States of America, these are part of it. And when it comes to Axis powers, Germany, even Japan, these are all other countries they formed the Axis powers. Now Turing, along with others, he helped cracking. Germany was using this Enigma code to send encrypted message about the war. So, but Alan, along with other people, he cracked this code, and this helped Allied powers to win in the World War II. So, this is the greatest contributions of Alan Turing. So, he was convicted for gross indecency for being a gay. So, then it was an illegal in UK. In 1954, at around 41 age, he died from cyanide poisoning. So he was given an option of either going for a prison or taking poison. So he has chosen for taking poison, and he died at the age of 41 years. Later on, in 2013, he received a royal pardon. So, and also a law was passed. The name of the law was Alan Turing Law in 2017, which pardoned even others who convicted for the similar offences. So his story, a blend of genius and tragedy, this inspires even today's fight for equality. You can see here, so the machine used to break the Enigma code, so in which even Alan was taking part.